to become a mediator between these two Hebrew guys that which were fighting. The Hebrews were the people of God. The Hebrews knew God. The Hebrews were in the lifestyle of God. But Moses was living like a pagan. The gods of Pharaoh were the gods of Moses. Are we together? And then a situation happened that now what happened is that Moses now accidentally killed a man. Right? And then now the Hebrews said, why are you behaving like a judge amongst us? Who has appointed you a mediator? Who has appointed you a judge? He says, we will tell Pharaoh of what you have done. And then Moses fled, a murderer, a man that which had murdered. He fled the scene. And he went into a wilderness. And when he got there, he then met a woman by the well. And then he started now tendering the sheep of a man called Jethro, who later became his father-in-law. And it was right. But as he was doing that, a murderer that which had fled. What then happened? Now Moses, a young shepherd, a 40-year-old, he was 40, a 40-year-old shepherd. Here is Moses. What then happened, Bazalan? Come on, good people. What then happened? As he was tendering the flock of Jethro, what happened? He saw what? He saw a burning bush. Someone opened his eyes to see the bush burning. He saw a burning bush, and as he began to behold this sight, this marvelous sight, this extraordinary, wonderful thing that which he had never seen before in his life, that which he did not see yesterday, even though he was at the same place, but he did not see that bush burning. He said, this bush is burning, but it's not becoming consumed. As he wondered, as he wide-eyed and mystified, as he wondered, may we be just like a child staring at the beauty of the king. As he wondered with wide eyes, and he was so mystified, he was full of mystery and wonder. And as he looked at that bush that was burning but not being consumed, the Bible said, and then a voice spoke, and the voice said, oh Moses, it says that take off your sandals, because the ground that which you are standing on is holy ground. He saw something. He heard something. Why? Because someone opened his eyes to see, and someone opened his ears to hear. Moses had a God encounter. Not because he was faithful, no. Not because he was a righteous man, no. But because God had an assignment for him. So who qualified Moses for such prestige honor? It is God himself. You cannot buy seeing God. You cannot be anointed with a certain man of God's anointing oil in order for you to see God. You cannot buy the similitude of God. You cannot buy the image of God. You cannot buy it. But it is God that reveals himself. And most of the time, God does this because of assignment. When I can imagine Moses going past that scene, that place where the bush burned but did not become consumed, and say, why today this thing is not happening? Because it was God A God encounter requires God. To all the prayer warriors, no hours, Zama, of prayer will make God appear to you because you prayed. To all the fasters, no amount of fasting, whether it's dry or liquid or you are just eating vegetables or fruits, no amount of consumption or non-consumption will cause the God of heaven to appear before you. When God appears before you, it is because God has set an appointment before time began to appear before you. He can appear before you whilst you are in a shopping, drinking, and you are with your friends, drinking or doing whatsoever, and God can just appear before you, and He can speak to you, and the others do not understand, the others do not see, but God has appeared. He can appear to you while you are sleeping. He can appear to you while you are walking. He can appear to you while you are doing whatsoever that you are doing. He can appear to you ulele. He can appear to you ukipitile. He can appear to you weqile kini untombazana uhambe wayolala kumfana usalele nomfana la eduze kwakho bese eyavela usomandla. Ngani ngewili yakhe ngenhloso yakhe akanayo iformula yokuvela kumuntu, but uvela on assignment, uvela on mandate. I am not saying do not pray. I am not saying do not fast. I am not saying do not seek the Lord with all of your heart. There are benefits to that. We will go into that later on. But for now, I am speaking about God appearing to a man. I'm speaking about a God encounter. I'm speaking about an angel of the Lord appearing and wrestling with Jacob. There was nothing that which Jacob did that qualified him to wrestle with the angel of the Lord, but it was the Lord. It was the Lord. It was the Lord. It was the Lord